In our last video, you registered as a volunteer. Now we want to get started. Let's take a minute to explore some of the features on the portal using a web browser. Again, this can be accessed via a laptop computer or a smart device like a tablet or even a mobile phone. As long as you're using a web browser, you should be able to get all of the features from the website. So the first step really is to enter our web address in the address bar at the top, which is volunteering.halton.sthelens.vca.org.uk. Now it might be worthwhile at this stage bookmarking the site on your device. So on a laptop, you can press the little star button here. I've already bookmarked this previously, which is why it's turned blue. But on a mobile device, what you can press is the three buttons, which is kind of like a little sub-menu in the top right-hand corner of your device, of the web browser. And under there will be an option for you to add to Homescreen. This will then give you a quick access link on your smartphone's Homescreen device. So you may have a number of them. It should appear at some point as like a little shortcut. So use that. On the main page across the menu bar, you'll see the login button. And as I hover over it, it shows us we can log in as a volunteer or we can log in as an opportunity provider. And for the purposes of this particular video, we're going to log in as a volunteer. I'm going to log in using our test site. So you add your email address in and your password that you used when you registered. Click the login button. And this then brings you into the home page of your logged profile, volunteer profile. Now, for this particular video, I'm not going to go into too much detail. I'll show you quite a few things, but for this video in particular, we're going to look at how we can upload a profile picture and how we can add in ID and qualifications. And these are two of the main things that are required if you are going to be doing any of these COVID community tasks. Okay. Now, if it was the first time that you'd logged in, you may see an announcement that looks like a blacked out screen that's very similar to this yellow box here that talks about the open the new app. We're not going to do that for this moment in time. That will come in a further video of instruction. So this is your home screen. It has two main areas for you to be aware of. This side menu is what we're going to focus on, but there's also some information up here along the top that will build as you develop your volunteering life through achievements. There might be events that come up in the future. Through training, we'll show some of the training that we may hold as an organisation. And you can get in touch with us straight from here as well. You can send us an email from there. So what I want to focus on at the moment is how to add a profile picture. So you'll see initially we have a greyed out person icon in the top corner. If you want to, you can upload a profile picture using the side menu profile picture button. And like I said earlier, we need this for any COVID related tasks. We're asking all volunteers to upload their profile picture, so let's do this here. So when you click on the button, it brings up this current photo image, and obviously we've not got a photo at the moment. So we need to choose a profile picture. So we need to click on the choose file button and it'll open up somewhere within your files. Let's find pictures. I'm going to use one of George Michael. I've got a cover of his album there. I'm just going to use that for the purposes of this. So I've chose it. It's called George. It's in there. And we're going to upload it. When it's uploaded, you see our profile picture changes in the corner. It shows you the current photo. Now it might be that actually when you upload yours, it may be on its side, it may need to be rotated, it might be too small, you might want to zoom in, or it might be too big. So these buttons here, we have the ability to rotate our picture one way or the other way. We can move it around if we click on that button. So let's just move them a little bit there. Or we can zoom in or zoom out. So let's zoom in a little bit. So we've got a full George head. And then click on the save button. And then that will save it to fit. And there we have it. You've uploaded a profile picture very quickly. So the second thing we need to look at again is around adding some ID or qualifications. So the ID and qualifications tab here is a useful way to supply information to us about your experiences, your professional or academic qualifications. And at the moment in the current COVID-19 crisis, we're asking volunteers also to upload a form of ID here so that we can verify your ID as a volunteer if you're going to be supporting our rapid response in the community tasks. You can also, if you like, supply a photograph of your DBS certificate here if you have one for us, so we can add it to a separate part of the profile or in the administration section that our administrators are responsible for. So make sure before you start that you have access to a scanned copy of the information you want, or if you like, you can take a photograph of your driving licence or passport so that it's ready to be uploaded. When you're ready, click on the ID and Qualifications button, and you'll see here it says any documents you upload will be available to view by the providers of opportunities that you join. There's an add button, which we'll come to shortly. So where it says document type, we have the choice of identification, qualification or continuous professional development, a CV or something else. So for these purposes we're going to add in, we're going to say it's called an identification. So you would type then in the description that it's going to be, say, your driving license. Choose a file, and again I'm just going to use a quick any kind of document. Click on open. So similar to uploading a profile picture, you've got a file in there and you press upload, and then what that will do is give you a list of so I've uploaded my driving license, there it is. I can have a look at it to see what it looks like. And if I want to, I can add more documents here. So now I want to upload a qualification. So qualification. So I got, say, I don't know, a diploma, diploma in listening skills. Oh, comes up with a list of things. So let's see. I've got an award in coaching in badminton, for example. The level I got. Advanced. You don't have to put in any course providers, but you can put in the dates that you got them, when it gained, when it lapsed, a description. So anything with a red box around you have to fulfill. And once you've done that, click on the upload. See, it won't let me because I've not put any details in, so I'm not going to add anything in there. Okay. And that's how you add in the documents and the qualifications that you've got. In the next video, we'll look at some of the other features in your volunteering profile. Thanks for listening.